So Prime Day is still here. And here's the thing. I've added to that list that we talked about on the first video. I'll show you that here in a second. These deals have been really, really good this year. And I think that a lot of websites are trying to keep up with these Prime Day deals. And I told you I was going to show you some of the banger websites that I saw that I think you should check out. And this video doesn't have a sponsor, but you are able to support the channel by buying my EDC tray. I've decided to discount this 15%. I'm going to go along with the Prime Day deals as well. This thing is made of walnut. This thing takes me several hours to knock out here in a man cave. And I definitely want you guys to check this out. I think it's something that you would quite enjoy. I use this to hold my gear when I dump it at the end of the day. The watch, the multi-tool, the wallet, whatever you got going on. It is made of walnut. Of course, I got my logo in the middle there. Go pound sand is something you may have heard a lot for in the military or whatnot. Insert tears because this hobby could cost you a lot of money. So therefore, insert your tears. That's where I normally keep my wallet. But it's very, very good to just have everything nice and neat in one spot. So very, very dope. I like it a lot. And the thing is, you can pick this up. These will ship out in early July. And this sale will go through the 27th to kind of go along with Prime Day. Shout out for those that want to pick one up and enjoy them. And I appreciate you guys quite a bit. As mentioned, I'm not going to be really showing anything specifically on Amazon because I've already done a video dedicated to that. But I've already added at least 26 additional items that popped up on day 2 because some of these brands, they don't jump on the Prime Day on day 1. Streamlight came heavy on day 2 for the Amazon Prime deal. So click the link down below because Streamlight is there. Next Torch added a bunch of stuff. Daily Carry Co., Eberly Stock. It was just way more brands decided they wanted to go balls to the wall. And you definitely should check that out off of Amazon. You got to check out some of these brands that definitely want to experience some of just the surge in revenue. And one of them has to be Pelican. They have stuff going on directly on Amazon, but they have stuff that they don't sell on Amazon that is also on sale on their website. So right now they're doing their summer gear sale, save up to 20% on some field proven gear. I showed you guys some of the vault cases. They got some of the cargo cases. Those are on Amazon. But if you're looking for stuff such as accessories that go inside of your coolers, that same Aegis travel bag that I talked about the other day, very big savings they got going on that I would definitely check out. Even if you get some of these like smaller cubes, you definitely want to check that out because there's all sorts of stuff that has to do with their travel line, their bags, everything. And this is your opportunity to snatch it up and save yourself a good chunk of money. I like Mfish. Mfish is kind of like this Chinese brand that's competing with other Chinese brands such as Anchor and EcoFlow and all those folks that make good, durable stuff that can go a part of your kit to keep your EDC items charged, specifically your phone. But I really like the fact that they're coming out, they're competing with the brands such as the bigger ones that you're going to see out here, like an Anchor, right? You can get yourself an 140 watt 4-port charger, GAN charger here. It's going to be $49. So a very good deal here. They have some of these monster power banks that stick directly on the back of your phone. So if you have an iPhone and stuff like that, you got to take a look at what they got going on their 4-day sale. This is a site-wide sale. There is no Prime membership needed. So if you don't have a Prime membership, it might make sense to buy it directly from them. I like their stuff. My wife used one literally today while she was getting her hair braided, keep her phone topped up and going and all of that good stuff. We also got to talk about Dukwin. Now, I like their watch winders. I did have some complaints about one of their watch winders, but they warrantied it out and I had no issues with that. And I like the fact that they stand by their shit. These are clearly made in China, but they're using Japanese motors. If you have watches that you want to have them wind up, right? If it's a mechanical watch, it works off of kinetic energy. You don't wear it very often. Sometimes you want to be able to grab that watch, keep the motors running correctly, keep the rotors running correctly. It's nice to just put those in a watch winder. And this might be your opportunity to get yourself a good savings. On Amazon, they only sell 2 SKUs. They may have expanded that slightly, but they have a lot of stuff on sale. Specifically, what I use is I use their premium 6-watch winder. So I have 6 of my watches that wind, and then to hose an additional, I think 6 watches down below statically. That's normally $659. It's right now $609. So if you have quite a few watches you want to have, you can decide what type of plug it comes with, US plug, an Australian plug, whatever. So you can get these. These are stored here in the States, so they ship very quickly. So this might be something you want to look into. If you don't have that many, you can always look for something that just does 2 or maybe even just does 1. So check them out as well. Now, Coast is doing their anniversary sale. They only do this literally once a year. And so they have very few items on Amazon that's Prime Day, but they have more items on sale on their website. For instance, on Amazon, the Slayer Max is on Prime Day, but on Amazon, the XP18R is not. The XP18R is my oh shit handle flashlight. So right above your head, whenever you're inside of a truck or an SUV, there's a handle that helps you get in and out of vehicles. Sometimes you hold on to it when you turn left or right. I replaced that with the XP18R. So I did it myself, right? DIY. Of course, I know if I get in a crash, that thing could become dislodged. What you do is you take out the 2 handles, you replace that with Quick Fist, and then you put the flashlight in the Quick Fist. And this thing is great. You get into a fender bender, you're trying to illuminate some woods or something like that. You got a super powerful flashlight, 4,900 lumens right above you. You can grab it, use it, $49 down from $119. Their lanterns are really, really good. I think at full price, their CL400R is a fair price at $43. They got this thing knocked down to $19.99. I like some of their other lanterns as well because they keep some of the USB-C cables stored inside. If you're looking for some of their rechargeable batteries, those are on sale right now. So check those out. I would probably avoid the knife. I don't know much about their knife, but anything that has to do with their batteries or flashlights, I would definitely check that stuff out. Holme Hadfield, they have tons of SKUs on sale on Prime Day. Okay. I would only steer you to their website because they're giving specific freebies with their website that you will not get on Amazon. So why would you want to buy on their website? Well, for instance, if you buy on their website, you get, so I put the Legacy in my cart. Along with that came a free product care kit, normally $30. So now you're saving with that. So you're already getting a discount from $495 to $395 for this beautiful walnut watch holder. And then you get a free product care kit. Behind me right now is my, right below this light that's horizontal blue light is my Armada, which is where I keep all my knives. Right now they got that on sale for $420. You also get that care kit with that. So if you're already going to spend the money, you're going to get the free shipping because you're going to be spending over the whatever their shipping amount is to get free shipping. And then you get the free kit and you don't have to have a Amazon Prime account. I would check out Holme Hadfield. If you're looking for storage for your EDC stuff, that's the way I like to go as well. TS Prof. Now, TS Prof is having their Father's Day sale. They've extended it. And although the sale was supposed to end on the 23rd, they've decided to push this out just a little bit more. So if you're looking to get some stones, some sharpening stones, this is your opportunity to snatch some of those up. Even full sharpening systems. I particularly have the Cadet, which is what I use when I have a little bit more time to sit down. I use the Cadet Pro. So if you really want to sit down and just really sharpen your knives, I'm talking about kitchen knives, your EDC knives, get a good working edge. This is your opportunity to get your something from TS Prof. The discount is already applied on their website. They don't sell on Amazon. So this is your opportunity to get a good sharpener, especially if you're into DIYing your own stuff. Blade HQ 100% is having a sale that kind of seems to be corresponding with the Prime Day. And they're having a sale on Benchmade, 20% off select models. And then they have a sale on a bunch of other knives as well. The Benchmade Bug Out, the OG version, normally is $200. This specific color is $160. You can also check out and wish list, or even sometimes you're able to rain check some of these items. So the Readout, it's a D2 blade, but I love the way the pocket clip is on that one. And I love having a serrated edge for rope. $160 down from like over $200 is where it normally lives. So this is your opportunity if you want to get yourself a Benchmade that's normally a pricier item. Come in here, snatch it up, get yourself. They have a good sale going on as well. EMP Shield, they've extended their Father's Day sale to go along with Prime Day. I talk about this quite often. The EMP Shield Micro, if you have like a golf cart size vehicle on your property, maybe you put that in there. If you have a larger vehicle, I have the EMP Shield vehicle model here on the right in my truck and in Mrs. X's vehicle. The purpose of this is to try to prevent your alternator, your starter, and your battery being ruined if an EMP were to strike, if there was a large solar flare from the sun, or if there was a lightning strike near or damn near close to your vehicle, so that hopefully you can still use your vehicle in those type of emergencies. Now, you may be one of the only vehicles rolling, so you might want to support the Second Amendment so that no one's able to take your vehicle from you. But coming down from $459 to $399 is a good deal as well. And when they say you can install this in less than 10 minutes, literally, it's not hard to install these things. Anybody can do it. If you got a 10 millimeter or 8 millimeter socket set and wrench and all that good stuff, you will be good to go. Evergoods is having a sale on some of their X-Pack materials. Not everything on their website. It's only this week. They don't sell on Amazon. One of their most popular items, hands down, is their access pouch, whether it's a 2 liter or it's the 1 liter. I don't have a direct relationship with them, so I bought the X-Pack. I wanted to get the 2 liter. I bought this here. I have a tech pouch right now, but I love the way this thing opens up. It's only saving me about 10%. This is a savings up to 25% on some of their items, but they rarely have a sale, so I decided to pick one up. If you know you want to get yourself a bag, you like the X-Pack material, Evergoods make some good stuff, then you definitely might want to check this out as well. Fanttik, I said Fanttik was having a good Father's Day deal. They changed that from Father's Day to Prime Day. Of course, they sell all sorts of shit on Amazon. However, they have every single one of their SKUs on their website, and they're all discounted up to 40%. So some stuff goes out of stock on Amazon, or some stuff is not available. It's available on their website. At a minimum, if you can get this inflator right here, I love the X8 Apex tire inflator. It works really well. I have 35-inch tires. This thing can definitely inflate my tires up. Like if my tires are rocking around 42 PSI and I want to bump them up to 48, 50 PSI, it can handle it. Some tire inflators from some of these companies that says it can do 100 PSI, they can't do it. These folks make some good stuff, so you might want to check them out, see if it's something that might be worth it for you as well. Premier Body Armor. Premier Body Armor sells nothing on Amazon that I know of. Maybe they started adding some stuff very soon, but make sure you click the apply discount button. It's up to 50%. And so it's a summer clearance sale. And so they have some great deals going on right now. The Vertex Urban Ghost backpack that was on Amazon on a discount. The discount seemed to have to go away, but you can get it on their website for 25% off. If you already have the Siege, right, and you want to just buy the armor for it, you can do stuff like that. So they have a lot of different stuff going on their sale right now that you may want to check out. The Sock P Tactical Fanny Pack. So this is a good opportunity to not only find packs, but maybe armor for packs that you already own with Premier Body Armor. What's going on right now with their summer sale as well. Now, Mira, I showed you guys the CM6. The CM6 is also on sale directly on their website, but also on sale is every other model that most consumers would need. So they have the full face respirator, which is going to be really good if you don't need the drinking capabilities, you want to save the money. You see how you can just put this on your face, $90. Remember I was telling you guys you can get a gas mask for everyone in your family. It doesn't have to be the most high speed, low drag like the CM6 or the CM7, right? Because those are more expensive because they have more features. They can run 2 cans at one time. This one runs 1 can, but it's $90. You can come here, get yourself some additional cans as well. Get yourself some pills just in case, just to try to prevent some of those sickness that could be in the air. And they have bundles which are not available on Amazon, which you might want to check out. This is a way that I will go if you're really trying to get something for the entire family. My recommendation is the CM7. which is what you see right here on the screen. If you can get it in a bundle, I would suggest that for males or people with a larger face, or if you have hair like I do. If you're just trying to find something for the entire family, the $89, $90 one is probably going to be just fine, and I would probably rock that, but you want to check that out as well. EcoFlow has a lot of SKUs on sale on their website, but like I said, if you don't have a Prime account, or if you want the free gift, you should buy it directly on their website. So you can get the Delta 3 Max, which is a 2 kilowatt unit. It's a great unit. It's going to give you basically you're going to be able to run like a freezer or a refrigerator over an entire weekend if you were to lose power. And with this, you're going to get a free rapid access power bank. Those power banks by themselves are worth over $100. So you get this thing, it's discounted from $1,400. It's never $1,400. It normally hovers around $999. They got it down to $750. You get the free rapid access 3-in-1 power bank. So now you have an additional way to charge your phones and tablets and shit like that. So you're getting a free gift. So in essence, you're really getting this for like near $600 because of the value of that power bank. So yes, you can buy that on Amazon, but if you want the free stuff that comes with some of these items, I would take a look at their website if you're down. And also on their website, I don't know why, maybe they fixed it, they don't charge tax. I think it's because they don't care, right? They just don't charge tax. So OpticsPlanet is having they're having sales that are tiered. So every day during this week, they're having a different sales, mostly on optics. But you're able to find some good deals on knives, some good deal on flashlights and packs. So you might want to come here just to see what type. I would say is create an account with OpticsPlanet, because they give you points to go back towards your account, and then you can use those points on future purchases. But one of my favorite flashlights that came out, it came at a SHOT Show January of this year, has been the Polytac. Now the Polytac, the 1X, has been a really good flashlight that I've really enjoyed. It can use the proprietary, the SLB9 batteries that Streamlight makes. That's how you get the full 500 lumens. This one here only says 350 lumens because it's actually using a CR123 battery, which is only going to get you 350 lumens, or if you were to use a AA battery, right? So this thing actually has the ability to use 3 different types of batteries. If you get this for $48, which is a very, very good deal. Normally they sell around $60. They don't ever sell for their list price of $80. You can get that SL battery on Amazon in the future and save yourself some money as well. So if you're looking for a good tactical flashlight, literally the type of flashlight that accidentally could fall out of your pocket, you run over it with your vehicle and it's going to continue to work. Very, very good. MyGiftStop.com. Now, I had never heard of them. They reached out to me a while ago. I found out they've been in business since 2020. They're primarily targeting gifts for men and women that people actually want. So I don't oftentimes visit them until they're having some good deals like they're having right now. So they have the Benchmade Bug Out, the OG version, for normally $180. It's $147, but if you click the coupon on the actual page, you got to click this coupon over here. It goes down to $133. That's a really good price. That's like cheaper than the price when the Benchmade came out in 2016, when this actual bug out came out in 2016. The Osborne, you can get it for $179. They have a lot of other knives that are available on this sale as well. The whole website is 10% off, but I really wanted to highlight the knives. But they got great watches. They got purses for ladies. They got all sorts of shit. MyGiftStop.com has really good deals if you want to check some of the stuff out as well. Civivi's having 15% off site-wide. They're not really announcing it, but I've kind of noticed it's 15% off site-wide. And then they're having up to 40% off specific SKUs and models. I really like the Elementum, whether it's the 2, whether it's the button lock, whether it's the flipper, whatever. You can get yourself like the button lock Elementum 2, normally right $76. Right now it's 25% off, $57. Nitro V blade, very, very good working edge, good edge retention on that. You can get the Baby Banter. I like the Baby Banter. I like that crossbar lock. Normally $79, it's $59 right now. So if you know you've been interested in a good knife, that's something you can keep in your pocket, maybe even gift to someone, this might be your opportunity as well, because they don't have as many SKUs on sale on Amazon. Of course, they got a ton, Cubit and the Praxis and all that stuff. But on their website, also their sister websites, We Knife, Syncut, they're also having sales as well. So the James Brand is one of those knife companies. About 4 years ago, everybody and their mom that didn't know about pocket knives thought that they were just supposed to get a James Brand. I think they were really good at marketing themselves to like the executive. So they've kind of fallen back. They haven't pumped out too many new SKUs. I own a James Brand, the Carter. I bought mine on Backcountry for like $130. I thought I got it for a good deal. Well, this deal directly on their website, it's better than when I bought it for. Now, this is using a Japanese steel. It's using VG10. It's a very good blade steel. I don't know like how it's so well done, but I just know it has really good edge retention. If it were I would probably just get this OD Green micarta for $109 right here in the middle of my screen. All these have the same blade steel. I would save the money and just if you like the way it looks, if you like the Stormtrooper look, which actually looks kind of dope, then you might want to get this as well. What I really like about this knife is that the pocket clip goes so high, it almost looks like you're not carrying a knife because it goes to the very top of the scales. So it is a less intimidating, and it uses a thumb disc, so it's actually a very fidgety and fun knife to carry with you as well. So that might be something you want to check out. They have other stuff as well if you want to Folsom, which might be good because it has a little bit of serration, great for cutting rope. Or if you want to get a carbon fiber carder, they have that stuff as well. So check out that, the Klein, tons of stuff on sale. And then finally, Vertex. This is not on sale, but it is limited edition. I'm going to get myself one of these. They have a limited edition 250th anniversary loop panel holster. Now, this holster is going to work on all their bags or anything with a loop, hook and loop back, right? So you're going to be able to Velcro this onto different items, quickly be able to deploy this out of a bag, right? If you off-body carry, this is a great I love the way this shit looks. I think it looks dope. And so right now on their website, it says they have it set up for a certain model of weapon, but you can go here to more sizes available, and you can go in and click your manufacturer and request and actually get the specific one that you will want. So I will go here, I would click this, I will go down, I'll say, okay, I want to get the Storm. Actually, it would be the, Storm. No, I don't have that. Do I have a sign? I have a micro. And then you go here, you add it in there, and you're good to go. So you can still do it for a model that you don't directly see. And for $57, I think this is a good deal as well. So something that you might want to just be able to stick into your bags and be good to go. So those are some of the deals that I'm seeing that are Prime adjacent. Okay, so they're not directly on Amazon, but they're running their deals neck and neck with Amazon because they already know what the goddamn deal is, right? First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. Everyone else, we'll speak soon.